From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the morning news for December 30th, 2025. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. An investigation that extended to the Philippines of two men accused of shooting 15 people dead at a Sydney Jewish festival has found no evidence that they were part of a broader terrorist cell, police said on Tuesday. Sydney resident Sajid Akram, age 50, and his 24-year-old son Navid Akram spent most of November in Davao City in the southern Philippines, Australian Federal Police Commissioner Chrissy Barrett said. They returned on a flight from Manila on November 29th. 2 weeks later, they are accused of killing 15 and wounding another 40 in a mass shooting that targeted a Hanukkah festival at Bondi Beach. Philippine National Police determined the pair rarely left their hotel during their visit, Barrett said. There is no evidence to suggest they received training or underwent logistical preparation for their alleged attack, Barrett told reporters. Turning to news from Oklahoma, an Oklahoma man firing a gun he bought as a Christmas present has been charged with manslaughter after authorities say a stray bullet left his yard during target practice and fatally struck a neighbor who was sitting on a porch blocks away. Cody Wayne Adams, age 33, was charged Friday in Stevens County with first-degree manslaughter. He was booked into jail and later released on a $100,000 bond, court records show. Stevens County deputies were called to a home north of Comanche on Christmas Day after Sandra Phelps was shot while sitting on the front porch of a home and holding a child, according to a sheriff's affidavit. Witnesses said Phelps said ouch and then collapsed. Investigators determined Phelps suffered a gunshot wound and she was pronounced dead about 20 minutes after deputies received the call about the shooting, the affidavit states. A National Guard deployment in New Orleans, authorized by President Donald Trump, will begin Tuesday as part of a heavy security presence for New Year's celebrations, a year after an attack on revelers on Bourbon Street killed 14 people, officials said Monday. The deployment in New Orleans follows a high-profile National Guard mission the Trump administration launched in other cities this year, including in Washington and Memphis, Tennessee. But the sight of National Guard troops is not unusual in New Orleans, where troops earlier this year also helped bolster security for the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras. It's no different than what we've seen in the past, New Orleans police spokesperson Reese Harper said. The Guard is not the only federal law enforcement agency in the city. Since the start of the month, federal agents have been carrying out an immigration crackdown that has led to the arrest of at least several hundred people. Harper stressed that the National Guard will not be engaging in immigration enforcement. Turning to news from Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania SPCA in Philadelphia is caring for a litter of 3 to 4 week old puppies that were abandoned in a parking lot in Center City the day after Christmas. The organization says all 6 puppies now have safe foster homes. Their names are Choco Christmas, Brownie Smiles, Sir Chocolates, Pecan, I'm not sure which, Butterfinger, and Nutellas. SPCA officials are asking anyone who knows more about the puppies or where they came from to contact them right away. And that's the news for this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. If you're watching our news content on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.